bar, serve the spar. The injured predator of a competitor. I send him seas where the paramedics are. At first I'm like, no, I'm nonchalant from afar. Then strike the fake rap star. Jugular with a regular balance of the cat. Burglar known to parlay with. I know the flavor of a card. Me and the thugs, minds are mutual. We congruent. Lay on the corner with the charm unit. I'm from the lab where the bombs distributed. So never try to duplicate the skills executed. Son, you get electrocuted from the worldwide reputed. Shine like nickel heat to blow your mind when I. Some know me as the man that's from the roots crew. Others is bad lieutenant off of Snyder Avenue. We go with I. Like a samurai. That a commander die. Nasty attempts die. Who will imply that I lack ability? Make your words known. Amplify the utility. I'm crooked like the eye on a toxic. The land whipper. The sipper. Bring it all together like the zipper on a butter leather. The bad lure brings a bad weather. So to whoever got ripped, let it rest, reflect, the recollect on the way it was set. It's the veteran architect that flows with the river. Be on the low and the leg. So with my man low the flex, I'm resting where they handle. In the lyrical vandal is next to flow. So my man, my man, and militant was the master plan once again. I came too far to front. I'm coming with the pump. We got more cause it's what you want. Thump it in your section and throughout your section. In your area, throughout your whole section. Yo, you can't front. I'm coming with the pump. We got more cause it's what you want. Thump it in your section and throughout your section. In your area, throughout your whole section.
People oratory, bore me with theatrics. Moms listen to their daughter's story about my. The adverse is on your table, stabilize emotion. A soldier at ease, but on post, the utmost. Brag and boast in my antidotes that choke. Invade your whole terrain, you feel the pain provoke. When I breaststroke your wavelength for intensity, my alliance brings forth to you an entity. Your whole vicinity, I contaminate with hate. Got no time to debate, but hold up, wait, sit straight. It's ill the illicit. You violate, you get a ticket. MCs you can't tell or expel, you get evicted. From out your misery, serve my delivery. Alarm makes the grounds you stepping on shivery. Permanent tears with fool your thoughts. It's all upstairs where there's a crowd, table and chairs. For years, been on the mic, I'm like with stairs. When I strike, I stay severe. They lower, they glare. From over here, my Range Rover swear to blast off sight. Switch the pitch from southpaw to unorthodox. I shock the brain with the miscellaneous. Who beats the zaniest? With words that are spontaneous.
Hey, yo, the purpose mainly is to generate the Luther Van lyrical contraband, controlling your command, and you can't front. I'm coming with the pump. We got more cause it's what you want. Thumping in your section, and throughout your section, in your area, throughout your whole section. Yo, you can't front. We coming with the pump. We got more cause it's what you want. Thumping in your section, and throughout your section, in your area, throughout your whole section. All the way live from 215, all the way live from the 610. Getting cash, get the gusto. One time, it's the dynasty flow. Running it down the line. It's another. Yeah, you in tune to another.
For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the New York Yankees. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. So the New York Yankees, with major expectations, they're among the favorites this season. Chris, they'd love to build on that postseason appearance from last year. Do you think it can be a springboard for them? Just about set to go now. Getting the nod on the mound, Garrett Cole. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
All right, ready to go here. And digging in for San Francisco, Austin Slater. That's in there. And a new season is officially underway. Swings and misses. That is strike two. The wind of the pitch. Got him. One away.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
So here's Wade now. And the first pitch misses for ball one. In 2022, Garrett Cole set the Yankees single-season strikeout record with 257 punch-outs. Pretty amazing mark for that historic franchise. And that one got a piece of him.
Boog, you have any memorable hit-by pitches yourself? Maybe high school, college?
No, but I almost did get decapitated by a foul ball at Old Tiger Stadium. Thairo Estrada to the plate. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Bader sizing it up. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's two down.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 7.
Now it's J.D. Davis. Garrett Cole, Chris. A guy who was the first overall pick out of UCLA in 2011, and he's turned into one of the best starters in baseball.
Yeah, it's pretty cool how things came full circle for him. Drafted by the Yankees out of high school, didn't sign, as you said, went to UCLA, and now pitching the #1 guy in the rotation for New York.
Wade off of first with 2 away, and he married another UCLA player's sister, Brandon Crawford. He's married to Brandon's sister, Amy. Next pitch is outside. On the ground to third. Throw on to Rizzo. That ends the frame. One left for San Francisco. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively. Show. Back in the Bronx. And today on the hill, Logan Webb. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that, and that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. The wind of the pitch. That's in there. 0-1.
Well, you really couldn't ask for a better guy to be the face of the game of baseball. I mean, this is a guy that is so team-first oriented, doesn't like to talk about himself, will always defer and talk about his teammates. Just impressive.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. That one ripped. That's back there. And gone. He sends it out of here. His first homer of the year, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. First offering, misses the mark.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Just missed.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
That's in there. Now 2 balls and a strike. Good eye right there. Three-1 now. Foul ball. Here comes a 3-2. Stays alive. Line drive, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Gleyber Torres stands in now and watches strike 1. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And takes low for ball 1.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball and 2 strikes. This ball's chopped to the ground. And he beats the throw very close right there. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate.
Great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
That misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Yastrzemski hustles it back in. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded.
All over that one right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Now here is Kyle Higashioka. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Bangs off the wall. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. He pulls into second as a run scores on the play. Save! And they're up by 3.
Got to be feeling great about that double. Big spot in. Drives in 2. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
And now the 0-1. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That's down and in.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Line drive to short and caught. Two on with one out. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. Bounced up the middle. Crawford throws to first in time. Out number 2 and another run comes in.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe, looking for his first big league hit right here. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And down on strikes. And that is that. All set for the start of the inning. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together for him. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Man at first, Brandon Crawford, the next Giant to hit. Fly ball down the line, and that will drop foul. Ground ball right side, and there's a hit. Lead runner to second. So two on and nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Now batting Mitch Haniger. First pitch, and he just misses. Cole, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. On a line, base hit. Yastrzemski around third. LeMahieu with a relay home. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in the play. The batter will be Michael Conforto.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
Next pitch is in the dirt. And now 2-0.
he can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
And puts the squeeze on that. And there's one down. Oh, he throws it away.
Batting up, the catcher, Joey Vaughn.
Here's Joey Bart now. So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and, take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat control, be a little bit quicker, and don't get greedy.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss.
One strike.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Bart, former top prospect for the Giants, and now Buster Posey's replacement. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
3-2. He goes down looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. Those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Austin Slater stands in. Caught looking his first time up. Out there to center. Bader sizing it up. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 4-1.
Siempre agradecido, no por lo que yo tengo, por lo que yo he vivido.
We head to the bottom of the second. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. The pitch. Close, but called the ball. Ball 1. And that one is lifted in the air. And it falls. So now back to the top of the order. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here is Aaron Judge. He's already homered in this game. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Outside for Judge. He's really developed into more than just a power hitter. He covers the plate well, shows impressive awareness of the strike zone to boot.
That's critical. Very important. If you want to be one of the best to ever play, it can't be all about hitting home runs. You have to have plate discipline as well.
And the righty deals. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Doubled his first time up. On the ground, right side. To second, there's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Here is Gleyber Torres. Reached on an infield single his first time. Ground ball up the middle. Crawford throws to first in time. And Gleyber. Top half of the third inning. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Cole back to work. There's a strike. Wade in his fourth year, batting second in today's lineup, and he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2015. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Struck him out looking. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3.
Man, just backdoored him with the breaking ball right there. And I'll tell you what, as a hitter, it looks like it's a mile away. So you give up on it, and then it just hooks around that outside corner. Tell you what, if a pitcher can make a pitch like that, you pretty much just have to tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
And now it's going to be Thairo Estrada. That hits the dirt. 1-1. Swings through that one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
That one misses, and the count is even 2-2. And now it's filled up.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now it's J.D. Davis. Swinging a foul straight back. Davis goes 6 feet 3 inches, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Cole checks over to first, and he's back. Righty to the plate. Estrada at first, 1 gone. Next pitch is outside. That's a little bit low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Got him looking for the K. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Yastrzemski batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
As we go to the last of the third. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. 350 career homers. That's impressive. Crawford throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
The catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
So up next, Kyle Higashioka. Doubled in his first AB. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And a couple of quick outs. And now Bader up to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Bounced out to short. Crawford throws to first in time. That ends the inning. So the Yanks go in order. They leave this one, though, 5. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Here's Crawford now. Open stance on that left side. And he pumps it a strike. Randy Crawford, a kid who grew up a Giants fan. His dad had season tickets at Candlestick Park and then at, what was it initially, Pac Bell Park. That one fouled off. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Next pitch is popped up. And there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Down in the count, battling to stay alive, and just a nice job to put it in play. Good bad ball hitting right there. Just kind of threw the barrel at the ball, trying to protect with 2 strikes, and sometimes it works out well for you.
Haniger in the box now. No balls and a strike.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up.
The next pitch misses. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. And he's got a double.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Conforto in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. He's 0 for 1. Nope. So 2 balls and no strikes.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt a shoulder diving for Dion. Swing and a ground ball out to short to second, and that's not it. This is Joey Bart. Struck out looking at his first at bat. That's in there. That's strike 1.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
And that's outside. And it's a ball and a strike. And there's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Squeezes it, and there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Slater, the next to hit, takes outside. Next offering is downstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
At the belt and fires. And that's in for a strike. One out. Runners at first and second. Struck him out looking.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
0-1. Check swing, no appeal.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Fires to first on the run. That's out number 3. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. Welcome back. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit.
You know, Boog, DJ LeMahieu is one of those guys that if you're on the other side and your pitcher's got a no-hitter, he's the last guy you want to see at the plate. Just because his bat control is so good, he uses the entire field.
Next pitch misses way outside.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man at first with 1 gone. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Ball 1.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Volpe stands at first with 1 out. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Jacob Junis is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. Stripling getting loose as well. That's in for a strike. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw, save. One out and a runner at second. That clips the corner.
Count is 3-2.
That's out to center field. That takes care of Kiner-Falefa. 2 down. Here comes Aaron Judge. He's already homered here in this one. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. There's a strike.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Judge rips that one, makes the grab, and that'll do it. And welcome back. New inning getting started, and digging in for San Francisco, Thairo Estrada. And the pitch. In for a strike. It's 0-1. And it's even up. And a pitch. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees. So that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Davis, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next pitch is outside. One down, base is empty. Lined, and that's a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Yastrzemski in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. That's inside, and that's ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ripped on a line. That's a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
1 away, runners at first and third. And up next for San Francisco, Brandon Crawford. In there for strike 1. You know, Chris, Brandon Crawford made his big league debut May 27th, 2011 at Milwaukee, and he hit a grand slam at his big league debut.
No, one thing I've always admired about him is his ability to handle left-handed pitching. Stays in the big part of the field and just has a nice swing path. Stays in the zone a long time.
Next offering in the dirt. Now 1-2. And a pitch. And down on strikes he goes. Out number 2. Mitch Haniger, the next Giant to hit.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And that one fouled off. Corners are occupied with 2 down. And now he steps off the rubber. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that. Back now in the Bronx. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Anthony Rizzo. Foul ball there.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a pitch. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
3-2 now. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bat?
Jacob Junis into the game. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's Gleyber Torres, 1 for 2. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. In there at the knees for a strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's Stanton now. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Singy, we think of Giancarlo Stanton with the big-time power as a baseball player, but he was actually recruited to play football at USC. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, he's built like a superhero, so that doesn't surprise me at all. And one thing about him is we talk about guys like Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton in the same conversation in terms of exit velocity.
Next offering is down low. When you look at the common thread for guys that are elite level hitters, hitting the ball hard is a place you start. And Giancarlo Stanton is a guy that since he's been in the league has been right at the top of the list.
Yeah, Boog, Stanton has hit more 115 mile per hour plus home runs than any other player during the StatCast era.
Into center. Yastrzemski on the move. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. The Yanks leave 1, and it remains 5-2. Back at Yankee Stadium, Michael Conforto will climb in. The pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. And that's down and away.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
The next offering misses. And that's ball 3. And he takes a strike. And now the count filled up 3-2. And he deals. Got him swinging.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side.
Jonathan Loaisiga taking over on the mound. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Bart batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And now 2-2. Comes the 2-2. This one popped up. Torres drifts towards it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's the left fielder, Austin Slater. Slater. In his 5th season, 30 years old now, usually in center field, but today starting in left. Not even close there. And 1-1.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick. And the most important play is that ball down the left field line. Getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
And that's a 2-out double.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Wade in the box here lets that one go for a ball. In the air, left side. Connor Falefa makes the grab, and that ends the. Well, we go bottom 6, and the batter now, Harrison Bader. The right-hander back to work. That one inside, and that is ball 1. Next offering down in the dirt. And here it comes. And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch is popped up. Estrada under it. 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath. A little bit and popped it up.
So now a pinch hitter, Miguel Sano. 1 out, the base is empty for him. Junis, a 6'3" righty, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. And now 2-0. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Called strike right there. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Volpe at the plate now as he chases after that one. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Righty delivers. Swings through that one for strike
1 ball,
2.
2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Connor Falefa, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Check swing, no appeal, and that's ball 1.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
Swings and misses, and it's 1-2. Right through there, got him. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 1 left for the Yankees. They're still out in front. So remaining in the game defensively, Miguel Sano. He'll play 3rd after coming into the game as a pinch hitter. So digging in, Thairo Estrada. There's a strike. Now 1-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
On the ground, Torres slings to first, and Estrada is out. Now the third baseman, J.D. Davis. 1 for 3. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Boots it.
No, he's in.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Yastrzemski at the plate. Now, that's ball 1. And the 1-0. Hard ground ball, base knock. Oh, the throw is wild.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
And that'll bring up Brandon Crawford. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Next offering is outside.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
Steps off, lead runner back to second. Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2. The tying run at the plate. Got him. And now 2 gone. So first and second with 2 outs. Mitch Haniger, the next Giant to hit. There's the strike. And that one missing low. First and second, 2 down. And misses inside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
There's the strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Strike 3, got him swinging. Out number 3. Back at Yankee. Stadium, bottom of the 7th. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Junis back to work. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. And a ball evens the count. Kicks and fires. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And here's the first baseman. And Anthony Rizzo. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's in for a strike. Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one missed. To the right side, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. High fly ball out into left center field. Slater makes the grab. 2 away now.
The second baseman.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
On the ground, right side. To first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Pitching change here, Clay Holmes.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And first offering is fouled off.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
Wouldn't chase that time. Got him swinging. Gassed it right by him.
It used to be when you see a 98-mile-per-hour fastball flash up there on the radar gun, you just automatically assumed it was a four-seamer. But, you know, that guy's got one of the better ones in the sport. Now we're seeing 90s with nasty, crazy sink, run involved as well. Right there, not only was he contending with the velocity of the pitch, but he swung right over the top of it because of all the movement on it as well.
Next one is off the play. And now 3-0. And there's ball 4.
It all just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Slater, the next to hit, takes outside.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
And the right-hander deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Lamont Wade Jr., the next to hit. Just missed. Bart leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And there's the strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. And another ball. That's off the mark. And now 3 balls and a strike. Left-hand batter waits. That's to third. Over to Torres. And that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound. As we roll into the Bottom of the 8th, Johnny Brebbia.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Ball 1, no strikes. The wind and the pitch. Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Sneaks through, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next to hit, Kyle Higashioka. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Brebbia, he's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur.
And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds, add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big key. Throwing the ball where he wants to.
Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Luke Jackson preparing to come on if needed. The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the second time today. And up next for New York, Harrison Bader. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Next offering misses. Ball 2. There's a strike. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Haniger racing, makes the catch. Here's Miguel Sano. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. McKinney off of first with 2 away. The pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's the shortstop. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Number 36 looking for a big hit with 2 out, runners at first and second. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And a foul ball. 2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. On the ground, right side, and it stays fair. McKinney coming home. He will score, and they're up by 4.
Picks himself up an RBI. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
And next for New York, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. That one misses. And now it's even 1-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a base hit into right center field. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's 7-2.
I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Luke Jackson.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen. When your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard, just doesn't have the same intensity to it. But he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. And downstairs. And fires in a fastball at 95. And there's a ball. Off the mark there. 3 balls and a strike. Anthony Rizzo in the on-deck circle. Right-handed reliever. And that one is lifted in the air. And that should be extra bases. 1 run across. Kiner-Falefa around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and it's 9-2. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Man, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Rizzo. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Run comes in from second, and it's now 10-2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. Going 1.
0-1's the count.
Righty to the plate. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Couple of singles back-to-back. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
McKinney stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Singled and scored his first time. Here comes a pitch. Bounce to the left side. They take the force out. Inning over. All 10 come to the plate. They bat around at 5 score. Back in the Bronx. We go to the 9th.
The second baseman, Tyro Estrada.
Here's the second baseman, Tyro Estrada. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 97.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
0-1 now. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. That's a little bit low.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
1-1 now. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And now it's even up. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 up, 2 down.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves, knowing that they can miss the bat. Tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Yastrzemski in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Ground ball left side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees collect their first win of the season.
Well, a big win by 8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.
10-2 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.
For the Giants, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.
Liberation, oh so cavalier. Ooh, baby, take me far away from here.